just doing a quick video here. We had a busy day for some earthquake, some big earthquake, and it's going to continue um, for the next couple of days. Actually, going into, I would say, next week, we're going to see some decent sized earthquake. Guam got hit 6.0. You're going to see earthquake around Philippines and Taiwan. Some big earthquake, especially the Philippines. Turkey also got hit a big earthquake. So definitely more of it is going to hit that region of Turkey. And also Guatemala, Central Florida, seeing some seismic activity. And a lot of this seismic activity will trickle over to the Caribbean. Also South America. So as I say, guys, for the next couple of days, we're going to see some interesting activity with earthquake. They're going to be pretty big, and going into next week, it's just going to calm down a little bit, but we're going to see some pretty decent earthquake. But I'm also going to touch on a topic here. Normally, it's a topic that people would think, people are crazy for talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it. Also read some article on it. There's an interstellar structure, and I did mention it in one of my videos. I don't know when, but it's maybe a week and a half ago. That's in our solar system. It's actually coming towards Earth. The trajectory is that it's going to pass Mars. Now, I'm digging in further into this, guys. Experts are coming forward saying it for what it is. They said it's not normal. It's not a meteor. It's not an asteroid. It's something completely different because it can change its trajectory, which means you have to have some form of intelligent life form behind it. It means something is piloting this thing. Now, the important information I found out about this interstellar object is that it's being accompanied by smaller craft. It's a huge object with smaller crafts escorting it. Interesting, right? So these are just more data that's coming out. It's headed towards Earth. And the crazy part about it, back at the beginning of the year, I did make a prediction. I said 2026, the Annunakis are going to start landing on Earth. Not everyone is going to get to see them in 2026. Some people will. Some people will get to see the crafts, especially over into the Middle East. Egypt, places like Egypt. Keep your eyes open in the sky. A lot of huge extraterrestrial crafts you're going to see in 2026. And a lot of these crafts are going to shape like pyramids. These are the big mothership. So I did make the prediction, and man, people were laughing at me at the beginning of the year when I told them the aliens are going to be landing in 2026. And now there's an extraterrestrial ship on its way to Earth. Now we're in July, August. They're announcing there's a interstellar object headed towards Earth. So that's being piloted by some form of intelligent being. They don't really want to come out and say what it is, but we all know what it is. And I it's crazy. I made that prediction. I did post it on my TikTok account, making the prediction, and it was one of my craziest predictions I've ever made. And it was one of the few predictions that I got laughed at like crazy. People were laughing, straight up laughing. At one point, they were assuming that I was on some form of drugs. But anyway, guys, I'm not taking drugs. But it's something I get all the time. Sorry here. Just trying to fix something out of my leg was on something. I get this thing all the time. I'm just trying to turn on the lights here. I get it all the time where people made these comments. I made these predictions. So I'm used to it. So it's there's an event that happened also in Miami where at a mall, I think it happened at the beginning of the year, where they were saying there was a shooting, but it wasn't shooting. You dig further into that event, there were basically tall, giant extraterrestrial beings walking around a mall in South Beach. And basically what they're doing, guys, they're coming to do recon. All right. And how I learned this from information by reading the Corban Bible. It was written by ancient Egyptians, and it's because they've done this before. They've been these hybrid humans have come to Earth before. This is nothing new to them. So before the creator, which is Inky and the rest of them arrive, they send out a group of basically soldiers to do recon. Don't get me, just to let you know, these are highly advanced civilization, and they're giants. So they come before the whole entourage of them arrive. So they send out a group of them basically to see where we're at, to see what we're doing, is to basically check on us, to see the damage we've done, and to let report back to headquarters and let them know what they're walking into when they arrive here. So basically what's happening, it's recon. It is recon by celestial beings. of race of giants. As I say, guys, this is a topic that I get called crazy for, and it's not for everybody. You know, we were created by an advanced civilization. These are giants, and they're coming back. And this celestial ship that's headed towards us, that's in our solar system, it's tied to the return of these giants. And I made this prediction at the beginning of the year. I know I'm repeating myself. I got laughed at. Now, this ship is headed towards us, being escorted by smaller crafts. And as I said, they're going to fly by Mars very, very close. They should arrive close to Earth at the end of the year to the beginning of 2026. So it's interesting. And now I posted another video where an asteroid slammed into someone's house. And now these events are going to increase, folks, because of the planet that's headed towards Earth, the incoming planet that's carrying these advanced civilization, have a tail with it. It also have debris in front of the planet, and the debris is also behind the planet. But the debris behind the planet is actually worse than the debris in front of the planet. So what we're seeing right now is the debris that's coming from the incoming planetary body that's hosting these extraterrestrial giants. And according to the Sumerians, they call this planet Lord. So, which helped me understand the Bible. When I read scriptures in the Bible, it helped me understand the Bible a lot better. You know, like when the Bible says Lord, it actually talking about the planet that these extraterrestrial beings actually are living on. It's, you know, that's what they call Lord. And keep in mind, especially the Old Testament, all these stories, books in the Old Testament are all Sumerian stories. They came all the way back from the Sumerians. Now, the Sumerians is basically the first civilization in our cycle. Listen to me carefully. A lot of the first civilization in our 3,600 years and 3,654 year cycle, the beginning of that's our cycle. The Sumerians is the first advanced civilization, and they were taught by these extraterrestrials how to have irrigation, farming, how to make beer, asphalt, weaponry, and stuff like that. So, you know, go further back in other cycles, you heard about civilization like the Aztecs, the the Atlanteans, and so forth. And it is what it is. So, you know, we've been through this over and over again. So what's happening right now with this interstellar ship that's coming towards us, towards Earth, is something that's happened in the past before. And basically, it's extraterrestrial race that's coming towards Earth, and they're here for recon. They're here to do the recon before the entourage of them arrive, basically the planet. So I hope this information helps someone. I'm just trying to shed light on it and tell you my side of what I think is going on. And experts are also saying that what's happening with this object is not a normal thing, because it's changing trajectory. And for an object to do that in space, it's not being pulled by gravity. There's an intelligent being behind it when trajectory are changed. There was another craft, smaller craft, that was here that came through in our solar system, believe it or not, and left. They called it an asteroid, but it was an asteroid because when it was actually leaving our solar system now, it changes trajectory, which is the path. So it tells humans now, the experts, that whatever that is being monitored by an intelligent being, and it has some form of power to change the trajectory of the path it's traveling. So again, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for sharing, and I hope this information helps.